All right, Dedrick, if you take a close look at a map of North Carolina, you might end up scratching your head like this a little bit over an interesting curiosity.
Right, for example, there is a Rockingham, North Carolina, and Rockingham County, North Carolina. But the city of Rockingham is not in Rockingham County. Say what? Oh, John Carter has more on this perplexing puzzle in this morning's Carolina Camera. John, please explain to us. Help us out, John.
Well, I will, but y'all are having trouble talking with all those capsicles in your mouth there, so I'll take over, but I'm coming over to get some of that. Anyway, you know, I've traveled in every county in North Carolina with Carolina Camera, so I felt it's only appropriate that I share with you a little geography lesson this morning, I guess you could call it. Join me now, and let's take a brief tour of North Carolina. What do the towns of Cleveland, Davidson, Gaston, Lenoir, and Rockingham, all in North Carolina, have in common? They all share the same name of a county in North Carolina. But interestingly enough, none of those towns is located in the county it shares the same name with. Cleveland's not in Cleveland County, it's in Rowan County. And Davidson's not in Davidson County, it's here in Mecklenburg County. Oh, and don't think Gaston is in Gaston County, it's in Northampton County. And, well, you get the idea, and the list goes on and on. In fact, I found at least 20 towns or cities in North Carolina that share the same name as a county, but they aren't located in that county. They're in counties with completely different names. Does that strike you odd at all?
No, I mean, not on the surface.
Kelly Agan is with the State Library of North Carolina and has done a lot of research on the names of counties and towns and where they came from.
There's no single answer. And I would say it's kind of a complex question with answers that really come from many places.
No single answer perhaps, but there is a common theme that runs among the many town and county names.
In many cases, they were really named for the same person. And those individuals would be people of, some historical significance, whether it was, in the founding of the county or the founding of the town, or because that person lived close by, or maybe their final resting place was close by.
For example, the town of Davidson, which was founded here in Mecklenburg County in 1837, was named in honor of Brigadier General William Lee Davidson, who was a Revolutionary War hero. He was killed in the Battle of Cowan's Ford in 1781 and is buried here in Mecklenburg County at the historic Hopewell Presbyterian Church. Davidson was actually born in Pennsylvania, but his family moved to North Carolina and what was then Rowan County in 1750. Well, later, when a new county was formed from Rowan County in 1822, it was named for the general. And now we have Davidson County, which actually preceded the naming of the town of Davidson. But also consider this, same name, different origin. Cleveland County was named for Revolutionary War Colonel Benjamin Cleveland, who fought in the Battle of Kings Mountain. Cleveland, North Carolina, which is a town in Rowan County, was named for President Grover Cleveland, who may or may not have made a campaign stop in the area during a campaign. And that's a whole nother story there.
It's very complex, and researching it is also complex.
So, the next time you tell someone about a place in North Carolina, be sure to let them know whether it's the city, the town, or the county. And speaking of oddities regarding the names of places, how about the most unusual name of a town in North Carolina? Well, I'm going to tell you more about that in an upcoming Carolina Camera, because this name just will boggle your mind about how did it get this name and who would come up with this. But
I need to know the name.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you now. I'm going to tell you later on, but maybe, I don't know. Anyhow, we're gonna see exactly what will happen here. But anyway, we're still looking for story ideas from folks too. We get some great story ideas, but I still want to hear from you, because the more the merrier is what I say. So if you think you have a story that would make an interesting Carolina Camera, just write it to me, carolinacamera@WBTV.com.
All right, always with the knowledge there. Thank you, John Carter. We'll be right back after the break.